Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today we're taking a look at a watch from MEC EXP. This is a watch based in Hong Kong, I believe, a brand based in Hong Kong. And this is one of their newest releases. They're releasing at the end of this month. The price tag I'm not 100% sure yet, but the model is MS1002. I have reviewed one of their previous models, which was quite interesting. It's actually run on an actual lithium battery. You charge it up via the case back here, as you can see, which is quite interesting. Just a very interesting custom design here, and actually has gears inside, which is quite cool, which actually rolls the hours around on the top portion of the dial here. Let me show you the box, what's on my wrist, then we'll jump right into it. This is the box it does come in. It's actually a pretty nice box. Inside you will get your manual. You will also get your charger, which is actually in my hand right here, as you can see. It actually plugs in via USB, as you can see here. That's the actual charger. That clicks right on, just like an Apple Watch or something like that. Clicks right onto the back of the watch to charge it. Takes about a couple hours to charge the watch fully to 100%. As you can see, you do get a custom USB port here, which is pretty cool. Pretty hefty box, not too bad. Now the watch itself is crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. It does have a black PVD coating, as you can see, going around the top portions of the case here. Pretty much blacked out from here, here, and here. Then on the sides, it's a nice brush finish in stainless steel as well. And you do get polishing along the edges here as well. There's your crown located at the right side of the watch here. And then we get a nice brush finish over here as well, some polishing going around the edges here. It's kind of like a rectangle watch, and then it comes to a slight slope here, as you can see. It comes downwards here, which is quite cool. Very interesting, very custom case design. I haven't seen anything else on the market that actually looks like this. Now, in terms of the actual size of the watch, we're looking at a 48 millimeter diameter. That's from here to here. In terms of case thickness, I got 15 millimeters at the center portion of the watch. Now the watch does include a sapphire crystal on the top portion and the bottom portion. Now the top portion, as you can see, has like a cage design going around it, which is quite cool. And then we also do get the minutes at the bottom. This watch does feature, as you can see, stated down here at the 6 o'clock position, a chronograph, week, and calendar. As you can see right now, it is reading 8:36, 8:36. Very easy to read the time here. Not very hard to read. It looks more complicated than it actually is. So the watch itself does come on this genuine leather band here. It's like a kind of like a sailcloth kind of fabric on the top with green stitching, as you can see, and then connects via this screw over here. So you will have to use this band. It's like 26 millimeters at the top portion and tapers down to 22 at the actual MEC EXP buckle here, as you can see, which is in black as well as the case. You get two safety keepers here. Pretty sturdy band, I must say, genuine leather. And it's a very nice band. I don't think you will have to change it. It will take a couple weeks to actually break in the band completely though. As you can see, there is the charging portal on the case back of the watch. Get you in a little closer. As you can see, there is the model number, all stainless steel. You can see 3 ATMs water resistant, which is 30 meters. Not a watch to take in the water. And then China made. So this watch is produced in China, but it's very good quality, I must say. The case cut and finish is very good. And as you can see, those numerals are raised, as you can see there. And it kind of runs on this track, the minutes track down here. And when you start the chronograph, it will tick. It's pretty cool. I'll show you that in a second. But yeah, there's your hour up here. So it'd be 8:35, very easy to read. And it's pretty easy to function and set as well. It comes with a whole manual in like 5 different languages. Now to actually set the watch, as you can see, you're going to press this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll see this go back and jump back. And you can change the hour right here. 1, 2, look at that. It's pretty cool. It rolls around the track. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you can roll back also, which is actually pretty interesting. Makes a little like noise, which I kind of like. Very smooth operation. You hit that again. Then you hit the button 3 times and you actually roll through the minutes track here, as you can see, via the crown here, which is quite interesting. 25, 26. 27, 29, 30, 35, which is actually quite cool. You can roll all the way here, and you can roll backwards as well, which is quite interesting. It makes a little like ticking noise, which is quite cool. Then it's set right there at 12:24. Hit that again. Then I'll roll back. There's a bunch of different settings here. As you can see, you get your chronograph and your calendar and day of the week, which is quite interesting. The watch actually does have some lume as well. There's actually lume on this little arrow down here and on the actual numeral at the top portion of the dial. This is a full curved sapphire crystal, which I thought was very interesting. So it's two separate crystals. You get your sapphire crystal, which is custom cut in a rectangular shape at the bottom portion. And the top portion, you do get a curved sapphire crystal that goes along with the curvature of the actual case, which is quite interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting watch. I'll show you how it looks on my wrist in a second. Definitely wears a bit larger than some of the previous models they have released, which is more of like a, had the one sapphire crystal and one sapphire crystal here. That was a different case shape. It was more of like a rectangular case shape. This is a completely different shape. Let me show you how the lume actually looks, and then we'll throw it on my wrist and I'll give you my final thoughts here. So there is lume on all the numerals, and they actually show through that cage over there, as you can see. And then there is lume on the actual arrow point pointing at the minutes track, as you can see there. So you can definitely read the time of night, which is very nice. Yeah, pretty decent. Must be C3 Super Luminova, I'm pretty sure. And this watch does contain a lithium battery, and fully charged about 2 to 3 hours, and the watch does last a very long time on a full charge, I must say. This thing has been going for like 5 days already. Has a very long battery life, I must say, so a very good battery inside of this model right here. Let me throw it on my wrist, show you exactly how it looks on my 6.5-inch wrist, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Now on my 6.5-inch wrist, as you can see, the watch definitely wears longer than it does across my wrist here. Across my wrist, it's perfect. It just wears much longer, as you can see, to read the entire face of the watch. But it is definitely very legible at all angles, as you can see here. There's the band, as you can see, nice custom buckle. Looks pretty nice with that black kind of sailcloth, genuine leather band here. It doesn't wear too thick on the wrist, but it is a longer watch, I must say. So you're going to have to kind of read the time like this. On an angle, it's kind of hard to read. When you see that, you can see the actual 1224 over there on the actual dial here. Very interesting watch. Feels of good quality, I must say. The quality on the watch, I'll say, is a little better than their previous model. It's a bit heftier, I must say. And they did a decent job on this watch. It's not actually available on their website for purchase at the moment, but it's going to be released, I believe, at the end of this month. You can check on their website. Price tag probably $300, $350, something of that nature, I'm guessing. Yeah, definitely stay tuned. I'll drop a link down to their website in the description below so you can check them out after this video. Nice packaging, nice construction of the case. Very, very interesting way to tell time, and an interesting movement inside. There's all gears inside of the watch that actually flip around electronically with the battery to move the actual numerals around at the top, and the minutes track as well. So a very, very cool, neat kind of invention, I must say. No other brand has produced a watch like this that I've seen so far. So definitely an interesting brand here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. There are no quality control issues on this model right here. But let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave me a comment down below. Like the video, share it with your friends. I definitely will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.